Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Darktide. Where today we're dropping right in here. We are here to fix something instead of just break everything.
Yeah, how do I switch my loadout again? Oh, Q. Okay.
Operative codename Swagger is disagreeable. I may yet call upon you to terminate him, varlets.
I can see we'll get along just famously, don't you agree?
Yes. I'm sure. May we now proceed?
With the greatest of pleasure, dear lady.
What a fucking weirdo. Okay, so yeah, we're here to repair something.
You claim to be an old acquaintance of Inquisitor Grendel's.
As soon as I start talking, they're going to talk over me every time it happens.
Hardly my concern.
Yeah.
I see.
I think we're going this way. So there's an old foundry on this planet, and we're supposed to wake it up and make it work again, so that we can make those good metals for the war effort instead of the crappy garbage metals that all of our equipment is made out of. Also, if we could find some scriptures, if we could recover some scriptures, we've been told that would be great and sick and awesome. Ah! Are you all just shooting from up? Oh my god, you cowards. Oh, that's a lot of fire.
I did that.
It's no small thing to cross the inner void. For that, we will need to rouse Electron Shuttle to life with a hearty infusion of the motive force.
I selected these operatives for their aptitude in such matters.
You think of everything. I am suitably chastened.
Ow, okay, so there's fall damage. Be aware of that. There is fall damage. Also, a plague ogre. Oh. So, I don't know if you made any loadout changes since last time. I bought myself a fancy new gun.
I'm just getting okay.
Oh no, not lasagna. Okay, lure the ogre away from. Yeah, I'll get her. You.
What?
Nothing. You totally saved the bot's life. Or at least you enabled me to save the bot's life. And then I believe he just booted her clean off. Oh no, he booted the other bot clean off the ledge. I guess be aware of that possibility. Okay, this axe is not necessarily great for fighting these huge dudes.
Yeah. Well, there I go.
Oh god. Oh, okay. I got Ogren booted pretty good there. Well, it would appear, Amabel,
We're both
that
down.
we have become casualties.
If you leave me, you'll regret it.
Wow.
So I got launched off a ledge.
Yeah.
That's not my. I'm blaming you. You failed the Emperor.
Okay.
It says here, Amabel has failed the Emperor. So I turned
Well,
the difficulty
come back
up.
next time for more.
I turned the difficulty up very slightly for that one.
Oh, is that what you did?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it
Hey,
would maybe
don't
be
do
interesting
that.
to see, if we could handle a 2.
I barely handled the 1.
Well, now we know some
Yeah.
things.
You can't, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You can't turn up the difficulty without telling me.
I mean, I'm almost exclusively going to be doing it without telling you. So here's a question. Life is the Emperor's currency, Amabel. Spend it well. Here's a question for you, Amabel.
Yeah.
How much time did you spend praying over your items and attaching your penances and so forth?
I don't know what that means.
So here's an introduction to the magic of a video game designed in the 2020s. There are 17 different ways that all your shit advances. Everything you own is leveling up. Hit escape. If you hit escape and you go to penances on that menu,
All right.
it'll take you to a list of like achievements that you can have earned to get rewards. You probably have done a bunch of penances already.
Yeah, I've unlocked some of them. I've earned some of them.
So these have a reward track. It seems to be mostly cosmetic stuff. But then also, if you go to operative and you dig into your weapons, how did I do this before? When you select a weapon, there's a place here where you...
Is it the marks?
Masteries. No, sorry. When you go to your character sheet, and instead of clicking on your weapon, click the Masteries tab at the top. For each item that you have used, you're going to get some XP. And once the thing has leveled up, you can open up the blessings menu for that weapon and get some blessings.
Well, I'm not leveled up
even
yet.
stronger. You didn't get any levels from last time? The two weapons you used in the last mission aren't level 1 yet?
I will tell you, on the pistol,
yeah,
I am 6,206 experience points out of 6,240.
Yeah.
So I'm almost there.
No, so that sounds like you're Mastery 1 already then.
Well, it does. Hang on, it does say 1.
Yeah, instead of 0. So go in the blessings menu.
Okay. Gain suppression immunity.
So yeah, for the viewers, the upgrades are things like, stacking bonus critical chance on chained hits, or bonus strength on hit for some number of times. It's just like little buffs that add up over time as you're getting more and more improvements. And so we're gaining improvements to our proficiency with individual items, individual pieces of gear. We're getting bonuses to our characters ourselves. We have talent trees and stuff, right? I've picked up bonus damage on my next melee attack for each enemy hit every time I swing, and also toughness replenishment when I'm near at least 3 enemies, which I think fits with my role of just sort of charging into battle mindlessly. And so we're getting stronger in all kinds of ways, in addition to picking up new kinds of gear that we can equip, like this braced auto gun instead of that garbage pistol that I had before.
So I have so I did unlock a mastery for the sword, but I actually got a new sword that's better. So that one I'm using.
Is it the same kind of sword?
No, because what I had before, this is very exciting internet television for everyone. What I had before was the Devil's Claw sword, which is a Kakachin Mark 1. And I now have a Blaze Force sword from Demos Mark 4. Okay, mission request. All right, I accepted.
We're gonna mission.
I accepted your mission.
I've never been so ready. Yeah, that is a different looking sword. It's a little, it's sort of got a head and...
Status report.
Had you considered that your sword is sort of, never mind.
It does like 80 more damage. Mm-hmm. It's a crazy sword.
And you mostly use it for thrusting, I would imagine.
Restoring the coolant systems is alpha priority.
I mean...
Annabelle, your sword looks like a dick. What I'm trying to get across gently is that your sword looks like a dick.
And there are many different ways to use a feminine dick.
I suppose that's true. All right, I've sent us down to the planet to try to do a different kind of station repair.
There you are.
We're gonna repair a thing, and we're gonna find some grimoires. It's gonna be a lot like the last mission, except we're gonna win.
Just like everything else
All
around
right.
here.
Man, look at this fucking.
I would extend my sympathies, had I any.
all this Hive City stuff
Of
is.
war-crushing heresy. Fear makes the heart sore.
This door can be opened if you have the wit to find the release.
Oh, where'd you go?
Hi. How you guys doing? Open, please. All right. Well, were you the one who prompted the saying this door can be opened if you have the wit to find the release?
I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't know if you like discovered a cool secret. All right, crawling around in some ventilation tunnels.
with all haste.
Hate ventilation
Not
tunnels.
stained armor glass, I grant ye, but it's a cathedral all the same.
Proceed
A
to
cathedral to
the control
airflow.
chamber. Locate the cryonic rods.
We bring light to the lost and death to the faithless.
I like the way my character never stops shouting.
Yeah, I like that about you too. About your character
About
too.
my character, yeah. Okay, the coolant control center. Oh! I don't think these lads are healthy. Jesus. Alright, well, I appreciate that the bots are fast. It's definitely directly below us.
Lacks the homely touch, wouldn't you say?
There's somebody just crying over here? Okay, well, he was crying until he saw me, and then he tried to cave my head in with a pipe. So I did that thing I do.
Ah! Who said you could do that?
Boy, I'm still not very good at long range. I'm better, but... Hey, oh, cool. Never mind. I was gonna say, hey, you want to come over here and focus on the mission, but focusing on loot is also good. Congratulations, I found a door. I think this is... Amabel, I don't want to alarm anybody, but I think these gentlemen might have been into chaos worship.
Okay.
You've noticed how one of your fellow priests keeps
Whoa.
watching me, right? Vigilance be our calling.
Okay.
It's only right and proper. Yeah, vigilance.
Love to get a reward for smashing stuff.
Ah, so that's how it is. Just
Oh, I
tell
can't
her to
use
leave you
grenades.
alone.
Huh.
Or would you like
What?
me to have a word?
Says cannot use grenades. Well, let me pick it up.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay, well, I'm all maxed out. I'm full up on grenades for the moment.
By the labors of untold heroes.
Ooh, diamantine. I don't know what that is. Okay, so the thing I found was a door. It wasn't the door. It was just into somebody's chambers. Although I'm glad we searched them. A celerity stim that I will no doubt forget to use.
There, sniper!
Ow. Wow, that went through my whole situation.
We must burn these foulsome heretics with the fires of purity.
All right, I'm gonna burn him. I'm going for him.
I should stop one drop like that. Sniper's dead!
I have de-sniped him. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. So when you're at full sprint, med stim is something I'm much more likely to remember to use. When you're at full sprint, in theory, it's harder for enemies to hit you with ranged attacks. I'm assuming the sniper was able to hit me while I was doing my my weave there because he is a sniper, you know. Shooting people in an accurate fashion is kind of his whole deal. What about up here? I discovered some foes. Just a couple of them, though. Okay. Well, they all came bubbling out of here. Maybe this is a good way to go.
If we head down, we're not getting back out.
Good to know.
So I headed down immediately. I hope that's cool with you.
Production line AF135K lies directly ahead. Proceed.
So, my weapon strikes add like brittleness to enemies now. So I'm trying to get in on the big ones and just like crack them a couple of times before I start.
Okay.
Before I start really doing damage.
God Emperor. It is a river that never runs dry.
Don't suppose you'd see your way clear to sharing it?
He will aid ye if ye open yourself to his will. Until then, stand ye close. I will share what I can.
Oh, okay, so that's a power cell.
Completely dead. Just need to recharge.
Do you want to just... Here, I'll just charge the med thing with it.
Go here. Do this. Kill that. What a life. Always walk around and no one listening to a word we say.
The characters are very
Be
chatty.
listening and watching. Ye can be sure he knows your worth.
Rager eliminated.
Okay.
Ned Station ahoy!
I'm not really very injured, but we're probably not coming back here, so... This guy's got long arms, damn. I'm trying to make sure like I'm going through everybody's stuff.
See that bomber?
If they're chaos cultists, right? They gotta have some grimoires around here somewhere.
Hey, get away from that barrel!
Yeah, I'm sort of trapped in here by a fire. Hold on, I'll be right with you.
All right. It's very dark.
It's a little dark.
Lights.
It's a little dark, and I have applied a little bit of gamma correction to my my recording setup here. All right. What an embarrassing mess. Well, we found our way into the fab. My only concern here is that we haven't found any grimoires yet, and I'm a little concerned about our secondary mission. Never mind.
We go down here.
I discovered one. I apologize. I seem to have cursed us all. You know, to say a certain portion of your health has become corrupted.
I'm not thrilled about that, but you know, what you gonna do?
Well, not pick up and carry around the cursed chaos grimoire, I think, is the answer to that.
That's the one! No! The barrel's about to explode!
Ow. If only somebody had yelled a warning about that barrel to me.
The warning was me blowing up the barrel. Oh, I don't.
No, the funny joke there, Amabel, was that your character did yell an audible warning. Ah!
Ah!
Help! Ow! Thank you. Thank you for the swift repair there. Every time I get my gun out, I immediately wish I had my axe out. How are you supposed to fight everyone around you at once with a gun? I could use a smallish amount of... Thank you. Alright, just a tiny bit of help. This is gonna get away from me. He seems to be right. Yeah, that guy was like waiting behind the pillar as you went past it. Oops, that was
Ah,
the wrong
no!
button.
Oh, no!
Oh dear.
Get some healing.
Wait, is there healing?
Oh,
Where's
there's a machine.
Medicaid station.
Pity the abhum, persecuted, used and abused by a cruel administratum.
Especially in the guard. Choose them up, spits them out. Some of them can't even leave their own world. Like troughs. They're a funny bunch.
Alright, I'm feeling a little concerned about how that went, but whatever.
Me too. This is... Wait, where is everybody? I'm so lost. Okay, you're over there. Okay.
Now you're all alone.
This locker is locked. I don't suppose you found any keys or anything.
I haven't.
There's a weird interactable locked locker up here. Now I'm incensed.
This isn't over. Then again, when is anything truly over?
It is written. Only in death does duty end.
So we're still looking for coolant control. We're closer to all the machinery now. I mean, we got to be going the right direction.
Engagement protocol.
Right in the face.
It could be that way.
I call the war!
Alright, the key is to go toward the threats.
I'm trying.
You could try to outrun a laser or whatever. But why not just kill the man who's wielding the laser?
Hello, biggin. Won't be a bother anymore.
I didn't even get to hit him.
What about that switch?
I found a door marked coolant. I'm not an expert on massive future factory design, but you gotta imagine the door marked coolant is where the coolant stuff's gonna be. What's this back here?
That's what they want you to think.
Y'all hear that sound?
Heard a sound. I'm not...
We dealt with it.
Okay.
Abandoned. No.
I wonder how much fun it is for everyone, how confused I am. Oh, wow, you're a...
Oh geez, you guys are way. If people could come to, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you.
Chaos Hound.
Oh, God, okay. Well, that's...
They're in cover. Bring them time.
All right, there's a few enemies over here.
Foxburster's dead. I'm bleeding out.
kind of all turned around now. Not ideal.
Oh, my God, dog!
I gotcha. I have great news about your skeleton.
Yeah.
I just saw it, and it's mostly intact. Okay, now hold on. Come back to me.
Okay.
Trying to get us back to here.
This is where I want to be. Okay.
Check this out. I found another grimoire. But I can't carry them both. So you got to pick this one up. All right.
All right. What does the grimoire do?
Well, it's completely fucking up our health.
Right.
But we're going to get extra rewards at the end of the mission. We're supposed to seize these grimoires. You see where it says at the top of the thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
So just don't take damage from here on.
That's not really my deal. Have you been paying attention to the way I play this game, or in fact any game?
No, I can't tell where you are most of the time.
I can't either.
You're always running off doing bravery. I think we're supposed to hop down. Yeah, down there where you're shooting people. I'm gonna jump down.
I mean, you can do that.
Okay, there's definitely some enemies with laser sights. Where did they go? Oh, this guy, yes. These guys are what I was talking about. They're sneaky.
Deploy data interrogators.
Alright, love to deploy a data interrogator. Alright, Amabel, be wary. There's a limited number of charges on these things, but that is...
yeah, but I need it. You need it too, though. So
no, you're about as full as you're able to be right now. The purple parts of our health bar are gone.
Oh, well then, never mind.
I'm deploying the data interrogators. Awesome skull computers. Look at them go. Yeah, interrogate those datums. They're doing it, Amabel. They're interrogating as hard as they know how.
Actually, it cures some of the curse, sweetheart.
Well, yeah, but look at your recursion.
Okay. Okay, well. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Alright, now we gotta load these chronic rods. Now that we hacked the computer. I think this part where you're like, she probably doesn't know how game mechanics work.
I mean, I have more health than I did before. I did.
Data inbound. Continue.
Ooh, look at that.
Defend.
Oh, snipers. Also, just lots of guys in general. I believe you get a little bit of toughness back every time you get a melee kill.
Yeah.
So, you know. Murder for your safety.
Exfiltration faltering. Connection lost.
What?
Compensate.
One of the interrogators needs to be re-interrogated. I'm sorry, tiny skull friend. Okay, I see. There's a minigame. I'm playing the minigame. Please keep me safe. I must press buttons on my device. Alright. Quick round of Candy Crush and everything's good as new.
What's
Oh.
Candy Crush?
Don't worry about it. In this context, it's a bit. Fell off a ledge.
I can barely see corn, veteran.
Good job, good job.
I don't think there should be so many bugs inside these guys. That's not good to have bugs in you.
Well, you know, if you're a devotee of Nurgle, then what you're doing is you're playing host to lots of new life. And they love that shit.
Okay.
There's a sniper somewhere.
That should stop those grenades. Karkin interrogator needs restarted.
Boy, I am not good at range.
Sniper's down! I will not lose control! I will not!
Alright, cover me. Oh,
Let me get over there to cover you.
alright. I am re-interrogating the thing. It's not very complicated, but these are not fast computers.
Dragging done.
Where are they? Where are these guys at that they're shooting at?
It's just little guys swarming in from the stairs and stuff. I mean, if the bots wanna just keep enemies back with their impeccable vision and accuracy, I think that's fine.
Ah! Got lit on fire again. I am now awaiting rescue.
Process failure. Reapply.
Bloody hell.
This time, pay more attention.
Try to get this going, minimize the amount of time we have to be here.
Why won't you help me?
Okay, great
Data
news.
interrogation imminent.
You're back.
Okay. Thank you for the rescue.
Oh, but you lost your grimoire when you died. Do you remember where you
Well,
died? It might still
I
be on
died
the...
around here somewhere.
Okay.
Like I set on fire, like trying to take care of things around.
That was
here.
very irresponsible of you. How dare you get set on fire? Alright, well now all we gotta do is theoretically initiate this matrix sphere.
Cryonic rods acquired. Commence implementation and system flush.
I have no idea what I am doing with all this machinery. I'm just pressing every button they point to.
No, that makes sense.
I cannot believe it. Right. Excessive. Must begin to do some justice. Oh, quit barking moaning. Women's just trying to hustle. Nothing wrong with that. Taxi 6-6. Kill it.
God, those maulers are not fucking around. Whew. These guys are tougher than hell.
Don't mind the drop. Each step we take is one step closer to salvation.
Okay, so
This way, I'm sure of it.
place has been...
Wait, where is everyone? There you are. You're down there. Okay.
This has certainly been cooled. Yeah, I gotta say, like, it seems really obvious to me where to go, and like every time you say, you know, hey, where are you? Where did you go? My impulse is to say forward, but it probably is not super obvious. Oh, Jesus! It probably is not super obvious to you what direction forward is all the time, huh? I blew up an explosive barrel in the environment on this thing, and that did some pretty good damage. Try to get it near the barrels. Like that. Good teamwork, good teamwork. Boy, this thing has a lot of... Oh, it has a nice big glowy spot on its back. That's certainly helpful. Thank you for keeping its attention.
Yeah, and I'm getting the heck out of dodge there.
Get away from it. Get away from it. All right.
Room for improvement, priest.
Okay.
That's the Beast of Nurgle.
That was a Beast of Nurgle.
I killed a Beast of Nurgle once
Yeah.
in a Blood Bowl game
I know this story.
with a Wood Elf. The guy who owned the other team was so mad because a Wood Elf is not.
I mean, it's not like Wood Elves are particularly bad at killing. Everybody's pretty murdery in Blood Bowl. It's just the
Yeah,
Beasts of
but-
Nurgle are particularly good at surviving. Right, because I think they have regen. And
Yeah.
what, 12 AV maybe? Very high AV, 10 AV.
It's been a long while. You know, that was when the most recent version was 3rd edition.
Mm-hmm.
That was before I was playing board games. That was like 2007, 2008.
That's a lot of Mauler.
Alright, I need some assistance.
Yeah, it's just the bots right now. Actually, it's just one bot right now. Oh no. Oh no.
Baby.
We did such a good job. We almost got there.
Okay.
But like we did all the hard parts. It was just escape.
Are we... Did you turn the difficulty up to 3? Is that what you did?
No, that was the same difficulty as the first one. See, we're learning. The first one today, I mean. And look, we're still making loot and stuff. So okay, the thing about my new gun is that it doesn't actually do much better at range than my old gun, but it definitely does. It also doesn't have the same sort of satisfying up close cloud of bullets thing going as the old gun.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to switch back actually. Oh, gaining some mastery though. Look at this. We actually got a lot of reward.
Yeah.
Considering
I mean,
that we failed.
We were probably almost done with that mission. I was.
Yeah, but my guess is it was going to be that last button push and then find the exit. Be thou the scourge of traitors. Amabel, are we being that?
Maybe.
We're kind of traitors. I think we're sort of, you know, our situation's complicated. All right, I'm actually going to run to the weapon exchange. I would like to try one more mission. Are you up for one more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to run to the weapon exchange real quick, though, because we got a lot of currency there, and I think we can buy a new gun. The Armoury exchange.
What is your instruction?
I would love to requisition, if I could, one of those combat shotguns, please. Hell yeah. If we're going to, you know what? If my gun's only going to be good up close, let's make it a gun that's good up close.
Purchase confirmed.
Thanks, I'm so glad. So, swap this braced autogun for a combat shotgun.
All right, dodging's a thing. I could dodge.
Yes, you could and probably should dodge. So remember, you just press space while pressing any non-forward direction.
Yeah.
And you'll quick step. Because like the thing that brought you down was definitely just like a guy doing a big overhead strike directly on top of you. And that is the sort of thing you can dodge. Ooh, also, toughness boost. Hooray. Let's get another blessing for my axe. Alright, so I have one more blessing, but I can't take level 2 of anything. Strength up as stamina depletes. I don't know what finesse means.
Do I unlock the frame?
Yeah.
Great.
You know, for your portrait, so that everybody knows that you're cool. All right, charge heavy attacks for even more damage. Actually, I got another point here. Yeah, bonus weak spot damage. Okay. Well, my combat axe is getting pretty badass. This thing I'm not going to worry about so much since I'm not taking it to the mission. All right, I got a new and even better gun. Tell me when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. We could unhijack a train.
Okay.
Recover some samples. Head into the back alleys of the Carnival. Wormwood agents report increased trader activity and a worrying rise in stim use. Find and destroy facilities. Recon indicates lower enemy concentration in this mission zone. Expect fewer high-intensity engagements on specialists. Okay, so this is like a soft 2. It actually has the highest reward. Well, no, that one has a high reward too. You know, we're going for this one. We can handle it.
Okay, whatever.
We're going to a carnival, Amabel. I don't know if it's like a carnival. I don't know if it's a carnival. You know, it says the carnival.
Okay.
We got information that people are running stims out of the Carnival of Blight.
For this mission, you're heading into HL 7004. It's a recreation district, better known as the Carnival.
Well, there you go.
It was a place to be proud of, but the Mobians have made it worse. The Mobians are running stims out of the district, the handover being in the old amphitheater. This is a possible contagion vector for the Blight, so we want samples to analyze.
All right, we're getting better all the time, right? You feel like you're getting more and more competent, in addition to just mechanically strong.
Getting more and more something.
Man, look at this place.
Now this all looks fascinating. I wonder what you're up to.
Commodore, I don't know what you're doing here.
Well, I just thought I'd pop in, see if I can be of assistance.
Don't waste time arguing protocol with this one explicator. She's scarcely literate in such things.
Loadout, what an absolute pleasure this is. Now kindly let me run my mission.
Yeah, this place is wild. This is what a recreation district looks like.
We were talking quite a bit before the show started. This is a show, right? What we're doing, this is a show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm not super familiar with Warhammer 40k, and everything seems kind of sad and depressing, and it makes sense. This is what recreation looks like. Oh, it's so dark. I cannot. There you are. Okay, well I just fell down a pit.
This ridge got you. Ridge got you.
Needs hauling up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna plant a
literally
breaching
could
charge.
not-
Don't stand right up against this.
Okay, I literally could not see anything. Was the situation there?
Okay, that's. Oh dear, I seem to have announced our presence. These guys are like made of saw blades.
Skirmish back on Symbol 5. Oh, fond memories.
Look at this shit.
You'll find a terminal lower down.
Okay, well this is bad news.
You are nothing.
This thing seems okay.
Drive them from cover.
Oh, good shooting. Gross. But one thing I will say about this gun immediately that I do not like is it takes about a calendar year to reload the damn thing. I like with these gun enemies, the moment they realize that their the gun time is over as I am approaching them with my axe raised, the sort of the panicked switch to the melee weapon.
Typical. The enemy has the best ground.
I'm trying to... I will say the push in this game definitely feels less powerful than the Vermintide push. I'm finding it harder to control large groups of enemies by shoving. They don't go back as far, they're not stunned for as long. It's still good, it's still helpful, but...
They're behind me.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place for the moment.
Yeah.
Receive the Emperor's mercy! My God! Show them all! Look at John Thomas!
Alright, it's getting pretty rough. Y'all
That's me.
Y'all are very dedicated to the corner of this room for some reason. There is a blade grenade guy out here somewhere.
Firepower bomber!
Got him. Okay.
Setting the charge! Grenade!
Access terminal up ahead. Get your data interrogators ready. I'm not too sure the aerospace will make it that easy.
You know, a shotgun seems like it would be the thing for up close, but it's still very difficult to justify using a gun over the axe when I'm this close to enemies. Okay, there's a Medicaid station down here. I think we can probably use that.
I'm actually not doing too bad right now.
You are not the only component of we.
Hey. Oh, where are you? I will help you. Maybe. Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Yep, the trapper managed to net one of the others. Alright, I'm gonna run over and tap the Medicaid here.
Oh no, I got dogs.
Be right with you.
Okay, where is that med station?
marked it. It's behind you.
It's behind me. Where?
Ammunition to
You
play.
marked it? What is marked?
The English word marked. Like I put a mark on it.
Okay.
That's not a term of art.
Medicaid station.
No shotguns allowed. If I'm not allowed to have an effective shotgun, neither are you.
Oh, someone's shooting me. Where are they coming from? Ah, you're right there. You're on top of me. Oh shit. Ah,
Oh, sorry, teammate.
oh, I'm down. I'm in a net of some sort.
Do you know where the trapper went? Did you see him? Did he die?
I did not.
Careful. Sorry.
It is so dark. Okay, I'm trapped again.
Boy, this shotgun just jumps all the fuck over the place. Okay, sweet, honest melee combat. This I can handle. It's when they start in with the guns that things get messy. Yeah, this group of enemies has a much higher density of ranged units than the ones we've been fighting traditionally.
Okay.
Just a lot more gunfire coming in from the sides. Ow! Thank you, bot. Come on. Alright. I grabbed the ciphers. Let's get the hell out of here. Is the Medicaid station still up? You might want to hit it again before we leave.
Yeah, where is it again?
You dozy lot should be taking lessons from me.
I've only one shitter soldier,
Over here.
and he sits on the golden throne of terror.
It's actually got 2 hits left. I'm going to take one. Alright, let's get out of here before any more of those dudes jump down.
Okay.
So yeah, you just got to keep your head on a swivel.
I'm trying. It's actually.
There's a lot more, like I'm saying, there's a lot more gun guys on this mission than we've seen before.
Yeah, but it is like I'm having a lot of difficulty actually just seeing things because of how dark it is.
Auric-class operatives would have handled this more cleanly.
Wouldn't I cut into their training times of their fears?
Oh, I do like a change of scenery. So I'm sure the careers will break this audience, just like the rest. Yes.
Chop these berserker dudes. Yeah, as far as I can tell, those guys do not feel pain. They don't seem to stagger when you hit them.
When I try to help,
Okay.
So probably like dancing back away from them and shooting them, even at short range, makes sense. So ammo here if anybody wants it.
there's ammunition.
These stairs are blockaded. We're just trying to find a way to get somewhere, right? Proceed through the streets. This looks like it kind of goes.
Here, yon hound!
Oh, there's a dog.
Hound is slain! Untimely minds surround us!
It's in here. Well, a lot of scrap and garbage and candles. But, okay. Hole in the wall that leads to a different part of the district, at least. Seems helpful.
This used to seem like paradise. You can be so wrong when you're young.
In grandfather's name! No mercy for blasphemy!
Those guys that are shouting about in the grandfather's name, I think Grandfather Nurgle is... grandfather is one of Nurgle's names. I think this might be a dead end.
Can we use yon grenade?
Or it's just another way back into the same streets. Bloody hell, this place is like a labyrinth. Yeah, that's not helpful. Over here somewhere, I guess. Hearing a lot of manic laughter that I don't really care for. Yep, that's on me. I didn't see that. Sorry. Huh. I found a place where we can put in a power cell.
Ammo!
That looks like a pretty large amount of ammunition if you need it. Is there a power cell in that building by any chance?
Faith, fire, and steel, kindred. That's all ye need. Look to Zola as an example. Faith is but the hope of a dream that too often
I
begets
just turned a
nightmare.
valve.
I don't know about anyone else.
Do you
I find Zola's
see...
faith inspiring.
I'm looking. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I don't see any changes anywhere. My guess is that that opened a secret door. Or a wall somewhere or something, you know? You would think it would be nearby, but... maybe not. Y'all might want to... Yeah.
Okay, where are we? What? What's going on? Ah!
You hear that music, don't you?
Yep.
That means it's time to get live. Watch out for the flamethrowers.
Oh, yeah, I got flamethrowers.
Alright, Mutant Town. The key is to hit him in the soft parts with an axe a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Sweetie, you okay?
No. It's very...
Ready, Pat?
Okay, how do I use those? How do I use
So
the
press
metapack?
the button that is assigned to your pack.
So, do we get
You see on the right,
I
the
don't know.
lower right part of the screen.
Sign off for good behavior?
Like one of your weapons is on 1 and one of them's on 2.
No mistake.
Your grenade is probably G.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Soothing and well deserved.
Okay.
All right, that's handy. I'm trying to make sure I'm opening all the chests everywhere we go. Oh, this looks promising.
Gift for the sinners.
That's very fun to do. Yeah, this looks right. This looks good. Alright, I found many, many more enemies. I set them on fire. Most of them are dead, I think.
Keep moving. The amphitheater's on the far side of the brewery.
Some Medicaid station. Oh, I get incoming. Ow. Okay.
Medicaid station.
Get some healing.
Although we're all in pretty good position, yes, since you found that med pack.
Blood kindred. Zyger, ammo here.
I do need some ammo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I grabbed that.
To all get back together before going
Oh, where'd you go now? Yeah, you were just here.
I'm tapping the Medicaid station. Sorry.
Life is little more than
This looks like a one-way door, so I figured.
Choose them up. Spit them out.
Sweetie, come here.
meanders I dislike. A dark reflection of man's basest form.
I think this is a one-way airlock.
Taking longer than it needs to.
Thank you for bringing the matter to my attention.
Rudge, you feeling okay there? I think poor Rudge has lost his mind. Stress of combat's been a little much for him.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Also, Brack is not looking so hot. His eye was probably like that before we came in here. I notice you are mostly thrusting with that sword. I'm just saying.
All right.
Are we having fun yet?
Oh yeah, lots of currency. Nice.
Is any ammo? Let me know if I have 20 bullets left.
Get to the stairs.
Ow. Well,
I blew up his head. He's gone.
Help the zealot, right?
I definitely I looked right at him as he was firing. I had just enough time to recognize what was going to happen to me. If you're looking for ammo, we should be... Yeah, here we go.
Glorious ammo here, freak.
Dead Ogren. Guess this is where they were keeping some of the prisoners. Oh, there's a bunch more. Alright, you got enough?
Yeah.
Looking around's a good idea. Not having much luck with the grimoires this time.
No.
Decay, disease, rot.
Surprise!
Wow, this is all in technique than I expected. I smell profit. If we can get rid of the heretic.
We'll come back to y'all. I may have overextended slightly. I was excited. There was a man to chase. I'm trying so hard not to put myself in a position where anybody needs to shoot me in the back. These mixed range engagements make me really nervous.
Well, we can't damage each other, right?
Oh, absolutely we can.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry if I've done that.
Thou will fall!
Yeah, friendly fire is for sure a real thing.
Is that common for this genre, or?
Yeah. Yeah, broadly, ranged weapons are capable of friendly fire and melee weapons are not, is the way it usually works. Just because if melee weapons are capable of friendly fire, then
Yeah.
people couldn't. People cannot help but hit each other in melee. Well, this is a way forward. There was a door back there, but I'm cool with this. Are your hands okay? Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm just ready for blowing people's brains out.
Okay.
They'll keep coming.
That's magic stance.
Moving.
I found some weird little shrines. Definitely heretical religious material going on over here.
Ammo!
You guys do that. I'll explore.
I should stop wandering off like that.
Oh no! Please don't leave!
I'm doing important reconnaissance work.
Where are you at? I can't. There you are.
I'm doing important. I just, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's got to find all the.
You.
Somebody's got to find all the things. And you guys can fight enemies or whatever. Okay, good news. I've discovered that there's nothing interesting in this big room. What was that mutant doing in here?
Ammo!
I mean, yeah, I'll do a lot of shooting.
Simpletons, take it!
Oh, big dog.
I blew up his head.
You sure did. That was really something. That was gross to watch.
Reduced to a mere soldier. Well, I suppose it could be worse.
Oi! There's nothing wrong with being a soldier.
Your mind is full of regulations and
Aw.
it's very
I was-
plain and very depressing.
I was gonna kill that guy eventually.
English don't think much of life without duty, is it?
That's really what you think. Horrible way to live.
Sneak going. That's what matters.
There's no saving some people.
We're going this way.
Everyone's very chatty, like you said, and I.
Yes,
think
there's
they
a
need
lot
to
of
be
there's a
less.
lot of
The
dialogue.
God Emperor gave up human
This is a
souls.
real flame yard
Profit
kind
must
of
benefit
situation.
too.
Trust a priest to sweat the importance.
Are not navigators
I'm embarrassed to have completely whiffed that axe strike. There we go. Nice of the rest of you to join me after I did all the hard work.
I was exploring. You told me to do that.
No, I said I would do it. And I did. And it was great. I found lots of weird things. No grimoires this time, though. I fear our secondary mission is going to go unfulfilled.
Commander! Make for the stairs!
It's weird. It's a weird sound. Okay, I think it's just that guy back there. I'm hearing sounds that sound very much like some of the rat enemies in Vermintide. And I'm fairly sure they're not here.
You have to fight rats in Vermintide? That's
Well,
not nice.
Skaven. Alright, well, the bot got him. Kind of leaves me just standing out here looking like an idiot, but that's fine.
Look, I'm trying to help.
These heretics will hear my sermon, and they'll
Help.
hear it loud.
Thank you for your assistance. You might have committed foolishly there.
Look out! It's going to explode!
That's the amphitheater. The ciphers should get you
All right.
inside, but there are no guarantees.
This is where we've been headed this whole time.
You can open the roof for easy extraction. It'll be hard fighting once the roof's open. Be ready for anything.
Okay, get inside, get the roof open, survive until extraction shows up.
Okay, you think we're gonna do it this time?
Yeah. We got it. Here's the thing about video games. Ultimately,
Don't say it. Don't say that thing that you say.
come on.
All right, go ahead and say it.
I'm just saying, when you think about it, generally, they're pretty easy.
Video games are very easy, and no one's ever had any problem.
And no one's ever had any problem beating one.
You know, I love that your two catchphrases for the channel are that and failure is instructive, because those are kind of different.
Well, I think as often as I say the easy thing, I say video games are extremely difficult. And no one's ever beaten one, so. The thing about video games really is that they are a land of contrasts.
Away from your battle!
Bless you.
Ammo!
Alright. Are these the stims we are looking for? I mean, it sure looks like a big crate of stims.
The stims are here. Let's recover whatever we can.
And try not to damage anything. If those stims aren't tainted, they'll have resale value.
Madam, do not sully duty with grubby avarice.
Oh, go and sit in the corner and think about data slates, would you?
Alright. Roof slowly opening and making just a hell of a lot of noise while it does so.
A fine shot!
Well, everybody in the whole damn district is going to know we're here.
Yeah.
Sniper's dead!
That's not what I meant to do.
There's a gunner waiting there. He thinks he's going to be clever. Actually, I can kill him through the wall.
Founded courage, you heretic!
Right, it's start time of hitting this guy. love of Christ, just die. He keeps like wandering out of my wandering through my line of effect. Alright. There is a Medicaid station in here.
Yeah.
So
I'm
not saying you need to get onto it now, but just remember that when your health gets bad.
Yep.
But I think we got this.
Losing too much blood.
Yeah, we're really surrounded. Oh god. I was cutting up gunners, and I maintain that that's important work.
I'll repay you tenfold.
Somebody's got to stop the gun enemies from just shooting at us forever. Oh, some of these gates can be closed. We don't have to endure all these reinforcements from every side. Ah, shit. Alright, I lit the flare. Theoretically, they're gonna come get us soon?
Maybe.
I'm in rough shape. Where's that station? Is it? Oh, it's out of uses. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm very bad at the game, is the thing.
We're gonna talk in detail about the mechanics of the Medicaid station in a minute here. Oh. Get me, bot, get me. No. The bot needs help.
Oh, there I go. I'm down.
Yeah, this bot is not gonna be able to get me. Okay.
So we can't do it on this difficult.
We can. I mean, we were literally seconds from victory there. That was seconds of survival away from victory.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you this: how many times did you use the Medicaid station?
Twice.
Okay. That's definitely once more than you need to do. When you go down,
Yeah.
and somebody helps you back up,
Mm-hmm.
you know it turns a portion of your health bar purple. You get some of that deleted health.
Yeah.
And then you're good again. You can fight. You don't need to heal up every time you go down. You really only want to use the Medicaid station when either we're gonna leave while it still has charges, or when you have so much purple health that the next time you go down you would actually die.
Okay.
It's a little counterintuitive because you think I just got smashed to death. I should heal up. But when somebody picks you up, you're actually in good condition.
Yeah, that's not when I did it.
Okay, well your health bar didn't get completely filled with purple twice, did it? Over the course of that, I can't imagine.
I was down like 4 times.
Okay.
During that last thing.
Yeah, and that'll set you up for a use. I mean, I think it's like every 3 or every 4 times that you go down, you want to use it. You just got to keep an eye on your health bar.
I'm trying, sweetheart.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. It was a smallish error, but it would have been very helpful to me personally if I had been able to.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Ooh, look at this. We're starting to see higher quality items in the weapon exchange. Loot with colors.
All right, let me get my penances.
So yeah, you probably earned a bunch of stuff.
I got 2 penances, and I almost have enough to get another cosmetic thing. Cool.
A laser gun, you say? Want to see that feels like that would do some work at a range. I will say, like, honestly, the shotgun was not was not doing a terrible job at range for me. The cone of the projectiles was still a lot tighter than the other weapons I've been using. All right, we'll try this next time. We'll try this laser gun. We'll see if this is a little bit more the thing I'm looking for to go with my axe, which is doing fine work. My axe is the hero for sure. All right, so we picked up a cosmetic for the axe at the last mastery level, and at level 4 we'll unlock a new tier of perks. This can be applied by visiting the Shrine of the Omnissiah. Whew. More things to touch. Got another talent as well. Damage that would take your health to the next wound is reduced by 40%. That's interesting. I kind of like this though. Big toughness replenish on heavy attack kill. And we're getting close to replacing my stun grenade with a cooler grenade. A grenade that stuns all enemies within the blast radius with 50% extra radius. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So how you doing, sweetie? It does sound like you're sounding a little grim over there.
It's overwhelming. You know,
Okay.
It was overwhelming in the first episode. It's overwhelming in this episode.
Are you having any fun at
letting you
all?
down. I'm having some fun.
Okay.
But it's certainly like navigating the 3D space is difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
The frenetic pace of the action is difficult for me. But we kind of knew this going in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
When we talked about this going in, I was like, well, you're going to be carrying me most of the thing. And I think that's true. Also, because we're not completing the missions, it's not telling me how many people I killed. And I'm very upset about that. So we'll get to the next one, though. I think we'll get to the next one.
Yeah, we were like I said, we were seconds away from completing that one.
Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. And next
By the way, we've unlocked a new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you unlocked the Shrine of the Omnissiah, where you can go to sacrifice weapons of redeemed quality above to add mastery experience to your existing weapons. And also you can entreat Hadron to apply the consecrations and empowerments to your weapons using the currencies.
This is a lot of...
There's a system or two in place here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a thing of these games. So adding either a random perk or blessing according to the item type and its sanctity. So does this cost anything? It costs 38 of this thing. The thing we're picking up, plasteel. The thing we're picking up in the missions all the time. You know what? I am going to consecrate my las gun before we use it. It has become redeemed. It now does 10% more damage to maniacs. I'm going to consecrate it again.
And what do we have here?
Increase stagger on enemies by plus 60% on weak spot hit. Increases range stagger strength by 30%. That's cool. The next upgrade requires the diamonite. But yeah, so this is a way of dialing up the rarity of the weapon. And then the other thing is basically just increasing its power. Refining an item. Lets you change the perk out for a perk of your choosing. What does it cost? Okay, it costs the normal coin currency. And not that much of it, really. And then Rebless lets you do the same thing with blessings, I assume. Replacing an existing blessing with one from your collection. Okay, so you have to collect loose blessings in order to... Whew. All right. Systems.
Petty conversation doesn't
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut off you trying to go into the outro there, but
That's okay.
I was at a menu exploring new things. The viewers, they got to see all the systems, Amabel.
Yeah, and I appreciate learning about, like, I now know that probably this sort of genre of game, not necessarily for Amabel.
Not broadly for Amabel. We had to try one, right?
But I am learning about them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have, no matter what we do, I have fun with you most of the time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I was worried this might not be great for you because it is like I mean, get overwhelmed and things go wrong. Like that's the core mechanics of the genre. So
yeah, which I don't do great with, and I also have an issue where navigating 3D spaces is still relatively new to me. I've only been doing it for a few years, and doing it via a computer is like still very kludgy to me in a way that's very natural to you.
Hold on a second.
So, yeah.
Navigating 3D spaces by computer is... The way you said that kind of makes it sound like you hadn't been moving around in the world.
No.
Except for the last couple of years. What were you doing before? Amabel was living in 2 dimensions.
It was a whole Flat Stanley situation. God, I love Flat Stanley. It was, the first 3D game I played was, a few years ago, and that was a console game with the 2 sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And that feels, I know this is crazy for you, but that felt a lot more natural to me than this.
Yeah, that is actually incomprehensible to me.
I know it is. We've had this conversation.
Okay, all right.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to the next time where we'll do a little better, and you will not increase the difficulty.
Anyway, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, the missions will be as difficult as they need to be to remain tense, entertaining, exciting, edge of your seat entertainment here. Because like that was all of those were near misses, and I think that's probably pretty fun to watch. Except for the first one where we died 8 seconds in. So come back next time for more of that, and we'll see you then.